of the Week segment is a little different than usual. Instead of a dog, cat, or rabbit, we're featuring parrots, as you can see. They come to us from a parrot rescue group called PEARL. And here to tell us what that stands for and why a rescue group is needed for parrots are PEARL President Don Martine, along with Vice President Ed Moats. Thank you for being here and bringing these gorgeous birds with you.
Thank you for having us.
So first of all, what does PEARL stand for?
PEARL is an acronym for Parrot Education, Adoption, and Rehoming League.
Okay, great. And I had no idea that there was a need for parrots in our area.
That's a big misunderstanding. People don't realize, one thing maybe a lot of people don't understand are parrots are in the top 3 most popular pets in the country.
Really?
Where there's a problem is a lot of people have the misconception with parrots. Where dogs and cats are domesticated, parrots are not.
Really?
So a lot of people think, oh, well, it would be really cool to have a parrot. And then they get them in their homes. And then they realize, okay, maybe not such a good idea. Sometimes they can be very loud, make a mess. Sometimes that's a little too much for some people to handle, so then they call us and we either help them to keep the birds in their homes, or we bring the birds into our program and we educate the public in how to maintain them.
And so what are things that people need to know about if they wanted to rescue or, are planning on getting a parrot themselves?
Well, we have many classes actually for the public to take. Ed is not only the Vice President of PEARL, but he's also our Director of Education.
So what we basically do, there's a couple classes that people take. First is a basic class, which is just basic care and understanding what types of food, proper caging, housing, what to expect. Then we go into an advanced class, and that's where it gets really interesting because that's when we start discussing behaviors such as screaming, possible biting. One of the things we get a lot of people say, I want a bird that doesn't scream, a bird that talks, a bird that doesn't bite.
Can you train the birds not to do those things, or is it just natural for them to do them?
Screaming is natural behavior. So there are things you can do to redirect some of that screaming. Biting, I tell anyone with a bird, it's not if you're going to get bit, it's when. So basically you have to know how to redirect a bird when that happens.
Okay, interesting. And how many birds do you have in your, I don't know if you have a facility where you keep them, but how many do you have?
We do not have a facility. What I like about our organization, we have quarantine homes where they're quarantined for 30 days. They're then vetted, and then they go out to our foster homes. We have volunteers that foster. What's nice about our organization is that the birds go into homes and they're getting a lot of individualized attention. We're not just warehousing birds. Part of what we do is rehabilitate birds that may have had issues in past homes so that when they go into new homes, our goal is to keep them in homes forever.
And I just learned this today, but parrots can actually live for a long time. I had no idea.
Yes, the gentleman over here, the blue and gold, he could be up to about 65 years. That's a problem also, is they live a long, long time.
Right.
We see birds, Dawn could probably say about this, we've had birds in our organization that have gone through 4, 5, and 6 homes, and we've actually had some people that have had their birds for many years and then they pass and the
birds outlive them.
Exactly.
Yeah. And are one of these in their 30s? Is that this guy?
This guy's 35.
35 years old.
And she's a wild-caught mealy Amazon, and she was brought into this country before 1992. 1992, our country passed a law where we could no longer legally import wild-caught birds into the country.
Really? Why is that?
Because what we're seeing now in the wild is a depletion of a lot of the species.
I see. And so this lady is 35, you said?
She's 35.
How do you tell the age of a parrot? Is there a way?
Generally, if they're banded, you can go from there.
Okay.
Most of the time with some of the birds we're getting, it's just from the history we're getting. We got a lot of history on this young lady here. Again, she can live another 35 to 40 years. So when you crunch those numbers, that can tell you what can happen where they go from home to home a lot of times.
So if one of our viewers out here wants to adopt a parrot, what are you looking for in the owner to take in a parrot? Are there qualifications they must meet?
Absolutely. One of the first ones that we do is classes. You know, we want to make sure.
Heavy on the education, it seems like.
Extremely, extremely. We also do a home check because we have gotten inquiries about birds, and when we went to go visit the home, we found out that they've had over 100 or two.
Wow.
So we want to make sure the bird's going to a safe home, one that upholds our standards.
So for these 3 birds that we're seeing here, who would be a good candidate to take one of these guys home?
The young lady in front of me, the Mealy Amazon. This is Peanut. She is on our website. Again, she's a wild caught. Someone who has experience with Amazons, so we wouldn't recommend a first-time bird family with her. Same with Charlie.
Same with Charlie.
Charlie's a blue and gold, and he's actually on our website too. He's up for adoption, and someone who has experience with macaws. And then someone with a new bird family, a conure, or like Sunny right here, would also be perfect for
He's an
family.
excellent candidate for someone with
For
a family.
new. Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect. Sounds like there's a lot to know about birds if you're planning on taking one home, though, for sure.
Exactly, and one of the things we always tell people is do your research before you take them home.
Yeah.
They're really, the thing I always try to convey, they're not like dogs and cats.
Yeah, good to know. Okay, well, thank you both for being here, for bringing these guys and gals with you today. A lot of character.
Thank you.
To find out more about PEARL Parrot Rescue on their website, you can find that link at kdka.com/PTL, and keep watching for other adoptable pets every Monday on PTL as part of our featured Pet of the Week segments.